Time just coming up to 11:30 on this Saturday morning. We are live from the Clanree Hotel in Letterkenny for DLDC Celebrate Donegal Business Showcase, and it is all happening here in the Clanree Hotel. Exhibitors are really arriving in their droves now, and they're all getting set up in there. What a fantastic setup there is in there as well, and there's a real buzz about the place as well. So if you're in the Letterkenny area, you're going to want to call in. You don't want to miss this. We are joined, I'm delighted to say, by one of our exhibitors this morning. Kevin McGovern from Epoxy joins us live on the programme. Kevin, good morning.
Morning, how's things?
We're not so bad, not so bad. How's setup going in there?
It's good, looking good in there.
Ready to rock and roll?
Plenty of tables about and plenty of.
And there's a real good buzz around there, isn't there? Everyone's excited.
Right.
Everyone's really just ready to rock and roll.
Everyone's getting set up and all excited, ready to go. So
good stuff. Good stuff. Kevin, Epic Epoxy is the name of your business.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about the business and what you do.
So it's basically an alternative to wooden floors and your tile floors and carpets and stuff. So it's seamless surfaces. So obviously you've no great lines or no dirties, wooden floors and all that crack, and very easy maintained and very easy cleaned. And obviously with no great lines and that there, germs and that there can't live in it, which is beneficial for the times we're in at the minute with COVID and all that there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
keeping things clean,
Yeah. So it's an easier to maintain, easier kept alternative to your traditional tiled floors or cement floors or anything like that. Yeah. And you were mentioning as well about micro cement.
Yeah,
things like that.
That's another alternative then again. So with that there, you can put it on walls, nearly any surface at all. If people has tiles down on their floors and stuff, I can put down a primer on their tiles, so that saves having to lift up all tiles and your skirtings and everything. So I can basically just go straight over it, which is saves a lot of mess, obviously. And dust
absolutely.
And everything, So been pretty busy with it there, up to date now. So the micro cement seems to be taking off a lot now,
and that is something probably that would probably have the potential to put somebody off doing a job like that in their house, is taking up the old stuff, the inevitable mess and everything that goes with it. So this is a much cleaner, much quicker, streamlined alternative.
That's it. You start trying to take up tiles or something and you can cover up doors and all you want but dust is just going to get everywhere so. What the systems I do, there's no mess. I go on from start to finish and you're left with a brand new floor, a brand new surface, worktops, tables, so it is a brilliant system
And tell us about your journey so far. So what did you do before this, and where did the idea for this business come from? Is this an area you sort of worked in before? Was this a brand new sort of a concept that came to you? Tell us a little bit about that.
So I'm actually a plasterer by trade, so I'm over the years now the old shoulders getting well worn out and stuff so it is, but that's not
coming to us all.
Yeah, it's not a game you want to be at for the rest of your life, but I've seen the epoxy resin and that online, years ago, and it's American that there's a way ahead of us with everything really, so it's there this last 10 years or more, and I thought I'd never really seen it about Ireland, so I thought maybe now's the time to go and maybe do it. And then when lockdown happened, we were off work and stuff, and we had 2 babies over the lockdown too, so I said maybe now's the right time to just go and do something new now, instead of just getting by every week and stuff. I was always interested in learning new stuff, so this came about then. I went and done a few trainings and courses all over Ireland, and heading to England to do more training now in a couple of weeks as well. So obviously I was wanting to have more time at home maybe as well. So I just went for it, and I'm glad I did now, because you're your own boss, and it's nice to work the hours that you want to work. What I mean?
And that is something we're hearing a lot from the exhibitors we've spoken to so far today. When we're asking them, what was the kicker card that that made them say, right, now is the time. And it seems to be when they had that little bit of downtime during COVID, during the lockdowns, that everybody seems to have just taken stock and reevaluated what they wanted to do. And you've done just that as well. How long have you been in business?
So I started up the business there probably last October and stuff.
Okay.
it's not a thing. You go and do these trainings and stuff, but it's not a thing you can just jump on and start throwing down floors and stuff like. So there was a lot of R&D in my shed over the winter and stuff like, and a lot of money put into the business to get all the right tools and stuff like, you know. So basically just kind of getting busy there now this year what it like, and obviously 9 out of 10 people doesn't know what it is. So for the likes of this today, that's great publicity, and to get it out there what it actually is.
This is the perfect opportunity, to tell people exactly what it's about, and
so, like, if it's one thing explaining it, you know, to people over the radio or whatever, but I have loads of sample boards inside here today, and it's easier to show people and show them the process and stuff as well. Like, so
absolutely,
if anyone would want to come on down and have a chat to me about something that they might want done themselves, would be I can help them out, you know, and see what system will be best for them, you know.
Brilliant. And listen, you know, I asked this to a few of the other exhibitors we spoke to today. You know, if you're fairly near the start of your journey, you know, with regards to running your own business, being your own boss. So you're in the thick of it at the moment. What advice would you give to somebody now? Because we know there are potential entrepreneurs out there, people who are maybe feeling like they're stuck in a rut, they're working full time, they want to be their own boss, they want to run their own business. What advice would you give them? How would you advise them to start the ball rolling and take those first steps? Yeah,
well, there's plenty of help out there, so there is too. Like, I'm glad I got the DLDC there. They've been very helpful, so they are right through my journey so far, up to date, you know. And just to go for it, like, you know, I was the same. I was working every week, just waiting for the wage on the Friday, and just not happy, you know, and always wanted to do my own thing, like, you know. So I would say just go for it, like, you know, there's nothing ventured, nothing gained, as the man says, you know, so
good advice.
Just go for it, like,
good advice. Kevin, listen, thanks so much for chatting to us. Best of luck with the business. Best of luck with the exhibit here today.
Yeah, no bother at all. If you want to just let everyone know, if I'm on Facebook there as well, at Epic Epoxy, in case anybody wants to follow it. I have some of my previous jobs up on that there as well, like, you know, to give people a better idea of exactly what can be done and stuff, you know. So
great stuff. So that's on your Facebook page, Epic Epoxy.
Yes.
Okay, and obviously they can see it in here. They can see it up close and personal.
Exactly. come down, have a feel with the boards and stuff, you know, and you can feel exactly what it's like, you know.
Listen, Kevin, best of luck with the business, and great to talk to you. All the best.
Good man.